Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. My name is Chun. I am a Danish Chinese business and wellness coach based in northern Denmark, and I created the Calm Strength Method, a program that combines traditional Chinese medicine wisdom with strength training, specifically designed for women over 45. Now, I want to do something simple. I want to explain the three core pillars of this program, Calm Strength Method. What they are, why they work together, and how each one addresses something that conventional fitness and TCM both miss. And then I want your questions. Real questions. That's the point of being live. Before I start, if you watched my video the other day about why strength training can deplete your kidneys, today I will make much more sense. If you haven't, don't worry. I will give you enough context. The video's link is pinned below. Now, take a good look at this one. This is Western fitness, the muscles building. This is traditional Chinese medicine. They tell about meridians. The first pillar of CSM is what I called energy-informed training. This is the bridge between these two systems that never spoken to each other. Western strength training is built on a model of progressive mechanical stress. You load the muscle adapts. You load it more. The body is treated primarily as a mechanical system with chemical inputs: protein, hormones, sleep. Traditional Chinese medicine treats the body as an energetic system that has physical manifestations. Muscle is downstream of qi. Before you have the physical strength capacity to lift, contract, and repair, system that has physical manifestations. Muscle is downstream of qi. Before you have the physical strength capacity to lift, contract, and repair, you need energetic sufficiency. For a woman in her 20s or 30s, with abundant kidney gene and stable hormonal signaling, the two systems largely agree. Train hard, eat well, sleep, recover, and repeat. But for a woman over 45 who is in premenopause or postmenopause, there is a growing gap between what the mechanical model prescribes and what her energetic system can sustain. That gap is where most women get injured, burn out, or quietly stop going to the gym and concluded it's just not for me anymore. It is for you, but the framework needs updating. Energy informed training means three things in practice. First one, you prioritize your energy system, not just your training load. On a low chi day, if you have poor sleep, high stress, late menstrual cycle phase, you train lighter, not because you are less capable, because the adaptive cost is higher. Second, you schedule recovery as a structural part of training, not an afterthought. 48 hours of chi rebuilding activity, such as warm foods, gentle movement, breathe work, is the program, not the gap between programs. 3. You read the seasonal calendar. We are currently in Xiaoman, Green Fu, the final day before Mangzhong, which starts tomorrow. Xiaoman is one of the most favorable training windows of the year. Yang is rising, the system is full, and building is supported. So this week, train with full intention. From Friday, the energy shifts. Yang begins dispersing outward, and you adjust your intensity accordingly. This is not restriction. This is precision. The second pillar is the one that makes more women cry when I explain it. Not because it is sad, because they finally feel seen. In TCM, the kidneys are not just the organs that filter blood. They are the root of life, the storehouse of your constitutional vitality, the anchor of your hormonal system, the origin of both fear and willpower. When kidney energy is depleted, you feel it in a specific way. Deep fatigue, lower back weakness, waking between 2 and 4 a.m., a sense of being hollow, difficult concentrating. Does this sound familiar? This is extreme common in pre-menopausal and post-menopausal women. All the conventional fitness culture either ignores it entirely or tells you to push through it. Stronger, harder, more. The second pillar of CSM is kidney yin restoration. Yin is the cooling, nourishing, moistening force. When yin is deficient, which is almost universal in menopause, you get heat signs, hot flashes, night sweats, irritability, dry skin, and your capacity to recover from strength training is genuinely reduced because yin is the biological substrate of muscle tissue repair. Kidney yin restoration in CSM is a 4-part protocol. First one, and very important, food as medicine. Black beans, walnuts, dark sesame seeds, goji berries, bone broth. These are not supplements. They are the original kidney tonic foods in Chinese dietary therapy, used for more than 2,000 years. I will go deeper on this in a dedicated video next week. Second, sleep as in rebuilding. In TCM, sleep is not just restoration, it is in replenishment. Every hour before midnight is worth twice an hour after. If you are waking at 3 a.m., this is your liver overacting on depletion. It is a training recovery issue, not just a hormone issue. 3. Gentle in building movement. This does not mean replacing strength training. It means adding 10 to 15 minutes of restorative movement, such as yoga, slow walking in the recovery window. These practices specifically nourish yin. They are not rest. They are active restoration. 4. Manage the yang drain. Excessive heat, saunas used too frequently, drinking too much coffee during the day, chronic stress, all consume yin. This is not about restriction, it's about balance. Knowing what costs yin helps you protect it. The third pillar is the one that the fitness industry will never give you, because it's not about the body. It's about the story you tell about the body. In the West, aging for women is framed almost entirely as loss. You lose bone density, you lose muscle mass, you lose hormones, you lose fertility, you lose collagen. The language of menopause in Western medicine is the language of deficiency and decline. In Chinese culture, specifically in the Confucian and the Taoist tradition I grew up with, the phase of life after the reproductive years is called the second spring, 第二春. It's written this way. It is understood that this is a time when a woman's energy previously consumed by the biological demands of reproduction and child rearing becomes fully available to herself again. The jing that was directed outward turns inward. Wisdom consolidates. The capacity of stillness, discernment, and long-term thinking deepens. This is not wishful thinking. This is a 2,000-year-old civilization framework for what this phase of life is, not what it lacks. Why does this matter for strength training? Because the story you tell yourself about your body shapes what you ask of it. If you believe your body is in decline, you train defensively, trying to slow the loss. If you believe your body is in transition, moving into a different kind of strength, you train generatively, you build. The women I work with who make the most progresses are not the ones who are the most disciplined. They are the ones who have genuinely updated their identity. They see themselves as becoming stronger, wiser, and more capable. Not despite their age, but through it. That is the third pillar of CSM. And it is not a mindset trick. It is rooted in a tradition that has been observing women's life circles for thousands of years. You are not in decline. You are in transition. And the woman on the other side of this transition, if you support her properly, is stronger than you ever been. If this live session gave you something useful, subscribe and hit the bell. Every video is designed to build on the last one. And if you want to go deeper than YouTube allows, the full CSM program is linked below. 8 weeks, small group, we go into all of this properly. Thank you for being here with me. This conversation is exactly why I built Calm Strength Method.